Oh, loyal subject, the King White's Court. Coming here talking about equivalent fractions. Two different ways you can find equivalent fractions. First one being using fraction bars. So we have our fraction right here, 2/6. We look at our fractions and we see what lines up with 2/6. We look above and below. Fifths don't, thirds might, eighths don't, tenths don't. So we pull out our 2/6, 1/6, 2/6. And then we pull down our thirds, and it looks like 1/3 equals 2/6. So we're going to write that down. 1/3. Okay, move to our next one, 2/3. So, put our thirds back, put our 6 back, and we're going to look at our thirds and see above and below what lines up. Halves don't, fourths don't, 6 do, 8ths don't, 10ths don't. So I'm going to pull down my 2/3, and it looks like my 6 did line up, so now I need to figure out how many of them. That's 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6. So 4/6 equals 2/3. I'm going to record that. Alright, second way to find equivalent fractions is by multiplying the numerator and denominator by the same number. Or as they say in Math Mansion, do the same to the bottom as the top. So here I have my 4/9. I'm going to pick a number, try 2 halves, and I'll multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. 9 times 2 gives me 18. So 18 is equivalent. I can also try another number, just as long as I multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. 4 times 4 gives me 16. 9 times 4 gives me 36. So 16, 36 is also equivalent. Okay, on the reverse, you can also divide both the numerator and denominator by the same number. So I need to find a factor that both 16 and 24 share. So I'm going to divide 16 by 2. I'm going to divide 24 by 2, because I know both of those work, since it's 16, 24 even. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So I know that 8/12 is equivalent to 16/24. Do the same to the bottom as the top. Finally, simplest form. What I have to do is I have to find common factors that can divide both my numerator and denominator until the only common factor that is shared is 1. So I have 4/12. I know that they both share a factor of 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. However, 2 and 6 also share a factor other than 1. They still share 2 as a factor. So it's not in simplest form just yet. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 1/3 is the simplest form since the only factor shares is 1. Now there's a simpler way to doing this, and that's if you find the greatest common factor. So here I have 16 and 28. I know that 2 works. However, the greatest common factor shared between 16 and 28 is 4. So I'm going to divide both numerator and denominator by 4. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 4/7 is in simplest form because the only factor that 4 and 7 share is 1. Join us next time when we're talking about mixed numbers and improper fractions. Goodbye for today.